Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Mac Jones and the New England Patriots taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Miami Dolphins. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in 5. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins ready to go to work on offense, led by their second-year quarterback out of Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
To absolutely no one's surprise, the Dolphins did invest a high first-round pick, number 5 overall, to draft Tua in 2020. I think that most people would say that his rookie year had plenty of positives, but it was sprinkled with a few negatives as well. Remember, he controversially took over for Ryan Fitzpatrick during the open week prior to Week 8. Miami did go 6-3 in his starts from that time, but he had to get rescued a few times in games by Fitzmagic. And in his own words, he called his rookie year below average. I don't think the franchise believes that, but they're looking forward to seeing him improve.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A Miami first down. That one going for a gain of 11. Looking to pass. Tua. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
The New England Patriots were seeking a good edge rusher. Matt Judon is now providing that, having come over from Baltimore. 30.5 sacks the last 4 years there. They expect him to get to the quarterback frequently.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. Time to get our first look at the Patriot offense and quarterback Matt Jones, the rookie out of Alabama, the number 15 overall pick in 2021.
And he's the latest in a line of Alabama quarterbacks that are potential NFL starters. Sat behind Tua Tagovailoa.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Play action, now it's Tua. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So on 4th down, the Dolphins' new punter for 2021, Michael Palardy, on to punt. Back deep for the Patriots, Gunnar Olszewski. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down. They'll run it here. This is James White. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Going right side is White. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Throwing, Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's White. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The AFC's Pro Bowl punter last year, Jake Bailey, on a punt for New England. Back deep for Miami, Jalen Waddle. Taking it about the 16. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Juwan Bentley there to get him down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. On 2nd and 7, Tua eluding the pressure right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Parker. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Here's 2nd and a yard. On play action, here's Tua rolling to his right. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Gaskin. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Myles Gaskin. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. And now out come the Patriots. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, it's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now Jones. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd down. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the first round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the first round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top roll, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
From the 17, Jones. He'll leave this one for Wright. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. And this would complete to Will Fuller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Tua now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. A play fake for Gasket. Now Tua escaping the pressure right. And Wilson with it, complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They fake the handoff. Now Tua rolling to his left. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Sanders' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll send you down the coast now. All right, we will save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
First down, here's White. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Still 9 remaining on second down. Looking to throw. Jones. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Jones on third down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Emmanuel Ogbah that time able to drop him for a loss. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa steps away. Here's Fuller with a catch. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Gaskin again on second down. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
It's brought in by Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. On 2nd and 10. Tua flush to his right. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. And they'll lead the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. A chance for Waddle on the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 37-yard line. 60 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Tua on target here to Wilson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Here's Gaskin. Gets past 1 man. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Another run with Gaskin. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Out to his left. Touchdown, Dolphins. Will Fuller, 26 yards. And the Dolphins are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. So now Jones and the Patriots down by 2 touchdowns. 1:55 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Finds White. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Jones completes it to Aguilar. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Jones. He completes it right side to White. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. They'll run for it. This is White. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And they will take a knee here. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Down to an knee goes Tua, and that should just about do it. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you.